Weather is bound to warm up, and that means that we're going to be playing outside more with our summer toys, our big toys like boats and motorcycles and motorhomes. And it's very important that we insure our summer vehicles so that it is smooth sailing, pun intended, when the season rolls in. So here to make sure that our insurance policies are all up to par is Cottam Insurance Services Sales and Operations Manager. We have the lovely Ann Sebum. Ann, always great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so help us understand, how important is it that we have the proper insurance when we go out to do our summer recreation?
Well, you always want to make sure you have the proper coverage because these can be expensive items. And on top of that, you want to make sure that if you accidentally injure somebody, you have those coverages there too.
Right, the unfortunate situation we all want to avoid, but you have to be prepared for that potential.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, so when it comes to insuring, we just saw like a jet ski or a motorcycle, can you just wrap that into an existing home insurance or auto insurance policy?
Well, absolutely. You can always add your RV or your classic car onto your auto insurance. But is that really the right coverage? Boats, if they don't have a motor on it, may be covered under your homeowners. But if they do have a motor, they usually are excluded.
Oh, really? Okay, so then what type of coverage do you need for something like that?
Well, for a boat insurance. Boat insurance is going to cover things like the hull, the motor, the trailer. It's also going to cover liability, so if you accidentally injure somebody while out boating, you have that coverage as well.
Okay.
Same things would apply for things like your recreational vehicles and motorcycles. There are special policies that are there that are tailored for those types of items, and you often get extra coverages, things like trip interruption coverage, spare parts coverage, roadside assistance, and things like that.
Okay, things that are actually incredibly beneficial for when you're using that vehicle during the summer season.
Exactly. Nothing's worse than breaking down and not having a tow truck be able to come and get your big rig.
Yes, exactly, right? Yeah. You don't want to deal with that. You want to be able to enjoy your summer vacation.
Exactly.
And I assume that would also apply to like an RV too, that there's specific insurance for RV.
Yep, RVs and classic cars. And classic cars also have some extra coverages that are in there because if you're not using that vehicle on a regular basis, you don't necessarily need it on your auto policy, and you can get less expensive coverage and get coverage for all of the extra bells and whistles you've put on there. If you've restored it back to its original condition or modified it into a hot rod of some sort, then you can have those coverages there and know you've got what you need.
I never knew that auto insurance coverage could actually be so customized.
It can.
Oh,
absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Are there any other coverages that we need to keep in mind before we decide to make our big plans for the summer and to go out and play with our big recreational toys?
My biggest one is liability insurance.
Okay.
Liability insurance costs pennies on the dollar. So for just a couple extra bucks a month, why not increase your liability limits as much as you can to have that peace of mind just in case something happens?
And that's great advice. Okay, right? Because the last thing we want to deal with.
Right.
We want peace of mind, like you keep saying, for the summer when we go out to play. And be able to focus on the important things, which is enjoying ourselves and spending that time with those that we love and with our friends.
Absolutely.
Okay, so where can our viewers go, Ann, so they can make sure that their insurance is up to par and their summer can be smooth sailing?
Best place is our website at ccisca.com.
Wonderful. Ann, thank you so much.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.